Nobody, no blurps. Is this thing working? Welcome. Hello. Hey. What's up, everyone? Welcome to SU5. A few people have loaded.
Peasants.
There's Marco. I see there are people here. There are folks at the airport. Oh, look, there's the Corsair still works. Very good. Very nice. Red Heron is here. Welcome to Thursday Thunder. Uh-oh, someone just loaded on top of my aircraft. That's what I get for loading into a parking spot and not moving. I used to remember to move. Got friends. Mike Road, hello. What are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome. We're about ready. Everyone having a good time with SU5? I've only noticed a few things. Just a few things. Anyway. Oh, I gotta move my plane. The first thing I gotta do is move my plane. Look at that. Is that... Storm, hello. Welcome in. Okay, this didn't change. This has been happening the last week or so, where when I load in, the thing freezes. That's a new thing. That's new. And it's not the plane I'm flying or anything, because it's happening for everything. It's probably some kind of Windows thing. Day 5. 961 nautical miles, 192.2 nautical mile average. I tried to get that average up a little bit today by, they moved. I was going to move. I'm still going to move. Yeah, I'm going to have to move because this is a popular spot because there's not many. There's not a whole lot of places to load in this airport. Here we are. There we go. That's better. I can just pop out here and look at it this way. We are somewhere in Australia on the A1. I believe we transfer to the M1 later today. There were a couple of published updates to multiplayer, but they were hard to find. Actually, Red Heron found them deep down in that long. Oh, there's the guitar show you're going to this weekend. Cool. Guitar Festival, Dallas International. First, second, and third. Wow. Ooh, look at that list. Let's see if I can throw that up there. Is that going to work? Does that work today? I also have... Check out the FAQ photo gallery. About frequently asked questions. I wanted to see who's here. If there's anyone I recognize. I thought for sure I would recognize some of the people at a giant guitar festival. I don't recognize any of these names. The band Feel. Rockin' Robert. Temporary Saints. Anyway, so is there pictures of you? Photo gallery? Looks insane. Looks insane if you like guitars. If you're a guitar hero. So is one of these guys your friend? Nice. All right, back to... Eric Johnson. Okay, I know that name. There's a name I recognize. Yeah, Jimmy Wallace. The founder of the show, Jimmy Wallace. Amazing. Amazing. Little sidetrack. Sweetwater Stage. I've heard of them. Yeah, cool. Very cool. And here is, no, not there. Here are the release notes. So when you go to the release note page, if you haven't been there, if you updated and you haven't read all this, it's worth it. It's very much worth it. Did I do that right? I think so. There are the release notes. And they are massive. I've noticed a couple of weird things so far, and the thing that I wanted to work the best does not seem to be the most. Does not seem to be that different. One of the things they mentioned is that they upgraded the ground effects for helicopters. I barely had a chance to check it out, but I didn't notice a big difference. But this, of course, is always the big thing. General bug fixes. There are a lot of them. There are a lot of them. Fixed frame rate multiplayer always resetting to ×2. Multiplier. It reset. Oh, that was the thing I was going to mention. It reset all of my settings again. I was kind of waiting till I got in here to put them back, but it usually does that. I always give it a chance at the settings that they put me at, and we'll see how it does. We'll kind of see how it goes. I have no way to change liveries on an aircraft without the game controller. So if I didn't have a game controller, I wouldn't be able to change liveries. Does anyone else have that issue? The mouse will not click on the on that part. You have no nameplates. Are your nameplates on? No, that could be something to do with if you're using Parallel 42. I've got nameplates. Boom. Boom. You should just check in the settings to see that they're on, because they have to be on for the off-on to work. Does that make sense? I have a lot of nameplates. What are all these people doing here? Holy moly. I have sim sounds. I have nameplates. I have a plan. We have many airports to cover. I should get started, I guess. I saw a video about the 337 is why I decided to fly this, because it's a great aircraft. It's a great it's confusing.
Now, what I have for your starters today is a potato-encrusted scallop with lobster foam. And we're going to top that with some nice cream fraiche.
Indeed. That always sounds so good, the nice cream fraiche. You had to press F to get to the menu to change liveries. Mouse didn't. Yeah, the mouse doesn't work. So the key. Okay, there's a keyboard command. It only was showing me the gamepad command. So it looks like they either, by doing what they updated that feature, so either they accidentally broke the mouse or they on purpose made that not a thing anymore. So we just take off all our deals. There we go. I'm also now, since this updated, I thought, oh, this is a good chance to test 2020 aircraft against, against SU5, and oops. Am I going to have to fly with external pilot? No, I just wasn't in the right spot. I just wasn't in the right spot, that's all. There we go. This is a lovely aircraft. It's got 2 engines. I think you put both of these on. You check your fuel pressure, then you put it on the alt. You might even have them both on for start. We will turn on the strobe light. It's not strobe. The beacon light, as always. Let's turn on the beacon. We'll start this engine first. After we put in the mixture to full rich, our fuel is on. Yes, I don't even know where the fuel is. Oh, there it is. It's up here, and we have it fuel off, front engine. Yeah, so it's on. It's where it's supposed to be. And there's the rear engine. So it's exactly how it's supposed to be set. It's very much like the 208. And start this thing up. I had the throttle all the way forward because I just flew a helicopter, and that's how I have it set. I really think the sounds are lovely on this. I know some people criticize these developers for their sounds, but I think they're great. Guess I'm easy to please. And now this one. And we've got them both right there. I have the throttles. My throttles aren't hooked up individually, so I have both of them. My second throttle is the prop. My little lever on the side is the mixture. And the airport is not at minus 600 feet. I know that's not the case. Every time I come in now, the altimeter is set weird. So that is strange. And let me center this, right? Yeah, there. I think that's okay. A little bit higher. I'm a little taller than that. And are we ready to go? No, we need some lights, nav, and taxi. Landing. Taxi lights, actually, but I'm going to turn the landing lights right on. Oh, we need we need this. And then I forgot to, I always do this. I forgot to put the flight plan in pre-flight. And so I would have to go back to the menu if I cared that much, but I will just use other methods. But this is one of the things I wanted to try with SU5 and see if it works. Can I put in the flight plan from here? Will it work? Oh, by the way, hello, Robert. Did I not say that today? I don't think I said that yet. Hello, how are you? Hope you're still here. Let's see if I can load this thing. Let's see if they changed anything about flight planning. I don't know that anyone thinks it's broken but me. I don't really think it's broken. It just doesn't work the way I want it to work, which isn't the same. So it's in that map, and let's send it to ATC and Avionics. A new version is available, I know. And no. Still doesn't load from here. Should have loaded it before I came in. But that's quite all right. I will go my alternative route and have a little nav map set up. Plus I have it on my big third screen now. 33 miles to the first stop. I've got extra stops in here today. Partly because this plane is fun to take off and land, and partly just to follow the road. Like, we do not have to land every 22 miles. That is really not the plan. And if there's not enough chat, or even if there is, I may be reading the notes line by line. I can see I'll probably be better in TAAA. Somebody remind me if my sim is crashing and things. To switch it back. Okay, we can turn weather on. Even though there's not much weather out there today, stand by. And then test. I don't know how long you gotta leave that there, or if it matters. The weather is one of the things, the weather radar is one of the things that were updated, but I don't know if that applies to a 2020 aircraft at all, or if it ever did. No idea. I'm looking at pretty clear skies right now. I do have... It's 60 degrees, and what do we got? 6 knots of wind, 60 degrees, a 6-knot crosswind. There's another 337. It's behind me. A PC-12 NG. Amazing. Just amazing. Okay, release the brake. I should be moving. Yep, I'm getting stutters. Not putting up with it. Not gonna do it. Nope. Try going to flight plan page on your GPS, then menu, import from ATC. Oh, no kidding. As soon as I change my settings back to where I want them, I'm gonna try that. So mine always works better on TAA. Always. It's my card or something. I'm not 100% sure. And this is silly that it still has that in there because I'm not using that. Right? Just none? Is that correct? There we go. It's almost back to... Oh, and it crashed. And it crashy. Anyone else here? Oh, no. Red Heron's camera's not up either. Oh, too many crashes. Holy moly. What other kind of picture can I put up for us? There we go. Let's throw that up for the moment. Well, now gives me a chance to put the flight plan in from the beginning. You are there. Okay. Is it my camera that's messed up? I have to quit my map because I'll need to restart it. No, that was it. That was the right scene. My scenes aren't set that way right now. That was correct. There you are. There you are. Maybe I didn't press the button hard enough. Link to release notes. Yep. Oh, yeah, it was okay. That's why. There's the link again to the release notes. I put it in a little bit ago. Now we have red herring on, but while I'm waiting a second because I always give the sim a second before I restart it. And one of the reasons I don't use DLSS is I get crashes. That's how I get crashes. Also, it's a brand new update, so these things can happen. But that's why I use TAA, because I generally get way less classes. Classes? Okay, already I have to.
You're here 4 hours. Why you here 4 hours?
Yes, I get way less crashes that way. The KODI won't start in SU5. Oh, the Cody. I thought the Kilo Oscar Delta India won't start in SU5. And neither would the brand new 407. The 407 was updated. There's not a whisper of it in the SU5 notes that I could find. But when you go in the 407, which I'm going to demonstrate later on the flight, it is indeed by INI builds now. It did start. It finally started. That's a complicated aircraft. I wonder if that's why. I am back up. I am here. If the squirrels do something, I'll be able to put a squirrel cam up as well. Perhaps user error not. Oh, it is. Yeah, it is a little bit harder than it seems like it would be. Let me see if I have. Where is that thing? There it is. What? That was completely wrong. That's not what should have happened there. That is not at all what should have happened. Oh, that's strange. Did the update mess up my OBS somehow? I didn't update the OBS or anything. That was weird. Let me go back to... We take that off. Okay, now I'm there. Now if I hit... Okay. Oh, that's weird. That's the button I hit. Oh, I see what it was. It's just a different... Okay, it was just slightly off. So there's the... Check out the squirrels. If any show up, we will have them on camera today. Finally, at long last, after all this, I will have some squirrels. This gives me a chance to show you the things, difficulties I was having. There's new classical music in the Epidemic Sound. That's the way. That's why I'm playing classical music. It's quite concert-like. Concerto. Oh, and so I was going to read the notes while I look at this awesome screen over here. We have general bug fixes. Fixed a bug where the option to disable city landmark visibility was not functioning correctly. Fixed a bug where city and town names were missing their POI markers. Thanks, community. Fixed input action with mode up being active while key was not released. Fixed an issue. Oh, I'm started now. That works. That goes fast. Okay, I am up and running. We're back in the air. I thought maybe because they made such a big deal of SU5, I thought maybe they would change that opening screen. I thought maybe there would be something more going on. So, this is what I mean when I'm here. So I'm here with this checked. I can't go there. Can't do it anymore. I have to go to the X. Also, it's not saving. Oh, that didn't work? Oh, I know why. I hit the wrong. I hit the wrong thing. I keep hitting the wrong letter. So I have to use my game controller, which is a little bit annoying to me because, you know, we're flight sim pilots here. I don't know if it's FU5, but my sim loads in under 2 minutes. Mine always has, but I did notice it's even faster. Almost always. I think they do a lot of cleanup when we get an update. I do think it cleans things up as it's updating. I've even heard that. We'll just switch. There's no reason for me to be doing this. That is still the same. I was hoping this would be faster because that's a little bit slow compared to 2020 even. Still not that happy with this whole interface compared to our old friend. Our old friend. Oh, so let's put this in. I'm just gonna start. I'll be loading in started. Why waste y'all's time? Two-Tone Murphy just raided the channel with 86 viewers. Oh, now I gotta get it together. Now I've gotta act like I know what I'm doing. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Raiders. Whoa! Hope you had a good stream. I would have been watching it as if I wasn't updating my sim and stuff. Welcome, welcome. Great to see everyone. And I am just having my struggles. It's not Troubleshooting Tuesday, but it is Thursday. Woohoo! Yes, indeed. So what was I doing? Loading my route. Oh, yes, I have to go here. Load from PC. We are in Australia on Highway 1. This is part 5 of our trip around Australia on Highway 1. Today, using the Skymaster, I don't have any particular reason, but I did realize it was a good test to see if 2020 things still work in the new, you know, in the new bit. So there we are. Now I'm all loaded in, and I will just say start flight. I'm just going to see where does it put me? How does it work? Where am I going to be? Could be anywhere. Oh, I just realized I have to change my sound again. I have to change my sound again. So welcome, everyone from Two-Tone Murphy. That is much appreciated. Thursdays are a quiet day here sometimes. Oh, and how long is it going to take to load in the flight? How long is this going to take? Not long. That's about on par. And it's working. And the reason, Photoman says, I'm on Twitch only today, up at Lake Tahoe with wife for James oh, nice! James Taylor concert at Lake Tahoe. Whoa. That sounds pretty awesome. That sounds pretty awesome. My sounds are really loud for me in my headphones because every time I start the sim, I have to change a setting for my Go XLR to work, for it to do what it needs to do. There we go. Much better. And it's never quite as loud. Anyway. Oh, and my labels broke. Still loading. It's still loading. I'm still messed up. There we go. Let it load. Oh, I know what happened. Probably the parallel 42 didn't start. Parallel 42 is gone. Oh, or is that it? No, that's it. Flow. Flow, not parallel 42, but flow did not start. Now, this was already happening. This has nothing to do with the update. Now I see 3 337s. Me and 2 more. Isn't that fantastic? fantabulous. Then what I want to know is, did my settings save? Did it save settings? No! Okay, now that's not good. It did not save what I did. I don't want to crash again, so that's gonna be a troubleshooting for a whole nother time. I don't, that's not, yeah. What? Global rendering. Oh, weird. They changed this whole screen. I had to turn on nameplates and assistance, then turn them off and back on. Yeah, that's happened to me before. It didn't happen to me today, but they changed this whole screen and everything is on ultra. Not needed, folks. I like those things on ultra. Wow, okay, this is why I'm having a little bit, I like those on ultra. This is why I'm having a little bit of glitchiness. But with DLSS, it's supposed to work, you know. I don't have the most incredible card. And as I read about them, I'm not going to get one anytime soon. Nothing. Oh, no, I just realized. This is what just crashed my sim. And what do? I go back and try it again. Oh, right. I think they adjusted it for PMDG aircraft. Oh, really? For the PMDG aircrafts. Huh. Wow. But that's not what I'm flying. All right. We're going to try this. Oh, yeah. And see, I was having this problem in the 407 especially. Gauges are still a little bit blurry in DLSS. A little bit. Brakes are off. Everything should be on, but it's not. Nope, nope. Nav. Landing. Beacon. I probably don't need fuel pumps. That's okay. That's all right. Pido's okay. We're nice and warm today. We do want the weather on. Just to turn that to on. And see if anything. Oh, I'm moving because I let my brakes off. Okay. Alrighty. There may have to be more because I don't want to crash again. There may have to be more troubleshooting off air. Woo! Took off just at stall. I heard the stall horn. Oh, gear. This is the coolest gear in the world. Look at that. How many gear doors can you have on one aircraft? And yes, my plan is in here now. Plan is in. I'm pointed directly towards the sky. And we are off. Come on now, work better. Well, I'm gonna play it even though I'm not feeling it. I'm gonna play it anyway. First I gotta get set up. Oh, good thing this is working. My other map is not. I got a new monitor specifically to put my map on, but you know it doesn't work if you don't turn the map on. It doesn't work unless you turn it on. It's so technology, man. Technology. It's just the most crazy thing. The trim on this aircraft, I haven't flown it in forever. The trim is radical. Like each little notch of trim is a bunch of trim, and I can't see it because there's something in my way. There we go. Should have zeroed my trim first. So my estimation in this aircraft was 165 knots. That was my estimate. We'll see how she does. See how it goes. That's a good place to start right there. Really good place to start. Bringing my props back. Throttle back, props back. They're not in the green yet. Put them in the green. There we go. Then we'll be at about 160. 8 knots of wind only. Howdy, Dougal, how you doing? How's SU5 for you? Did the Earth move for me? The Earth, you mean in which way? In a good way or a bad way? It's, I'm working on it. It did the annoying things, and it made one aircraft, the 407, look better. but it looks only. And so, and I'm still testing. This is my test. It's live. Testing live. So far I've had one crash because my sim, being that it's old, you know, it's like 2 years old now, this computer? No, it's not even that. It's a year old. My computer's like a year old, so it still doesn't like DLSS. But I am stuck on it for now. It doesn't want to switch over for me. And I would show you that, but, you know, then it'll crash again. Crashy. I do like the, what's the word? Authenticity of this autopilot. That's the autopilot for the 337 Cessna. It is really 2 buttons. It's an on-off. Okay, 3. It's an on-off, a climb, descend, and a turn. And that's basically all you've got. You just dropped in a new AMD GPU. Oh, nice! Fraction of the price of NVIDIA. It is. So a AMD GPU. Fraction of the price, and is it as good? I know the AMD CPUs are outdoing NVIDIA. I'm not so sure about the GPUs. My GPU, I mean, what I've got works as long as the sim lets me do it. Long as the sim lets me do what I want to do. Like right now, because it's on DLSS, I have slight stutters. It's not a big deal. Just give me something to talk about as I fly along in the beautiful skies. It's not a 5090, but hey, I can live without. Yeah, right? This computer, I don't mind telling people because I've put the company up. You know, I'm a company, not a sponsor, but they don't sponsor me. They give me money if anyone was ever to buy a computer, but I've not been kind to the company. But anyway, the computer I bought was a rebuild. It was $2,400 with a 4080 Ti, brand new 14900, new board, better, you know, RAM. It was kind of unnecessary, but when I saw the price, I thought, wow, because I was on a 3080. So just to go from the 3080 to a 4080, I thought, well, that'll be amazing. It wasn't amazing. And so the fact now for us here in the US, it's more like 35. It's more like 35. When I see prices lower than 3, I know, well, okay, that's probably a scam. And most of the time I've been right when I, you know, look into it. Because you can see prices for really cheap. Well, they're either the scam or they're broken. If I was really an expert with cards, I could just buy 3 or 4 and fix them, but I'm not. Paid about 800 pounds for a RX 7900. Wow, 24 gigabyte. That's amazing.
Alert!
That is amazing.
The airspace.
All right, Cobra is here. Welcome. Since I bought my 4090 at my Macro Center, I may be able to trade it in for a 5090 and save money. You should be able to, especially because right now it is very difficult to find a 4090. So they might be worth nearly as much as a 5090 on the market. It's, you know, retail, wholesale, whatever it is. I think their value is still very ridiculously high because they are hard to find. Because I've thought about that. Well, what's a 4090 cost? I can't find one. I can't find one anywhere. Not that I need to. I always talk about these things as if it's important. This does not match my little nav maps in the least. Not even a little. I'm going to switch my avionics and hope that that's not what broke things earlier. Let's see. So let's go to that one. And we'll see if this works any better. There we go. Only problem is that the Micro Center in Austin doesn't open until the fall. It doesn't open until this fall. Oh, it's not open yet. Nearest micro center for me is, I think, a long ways away. I looked it up one time. I think it's in California. The nearest one's in California, and they don't have like amazing prices on a 5090 either. You're probably, I don't know why you would want to trade in your 4090. That boggles me. You're fine. Pardon me. Ooh, look at that. Looky there, Kletsky. Good morning. Good morning. Skydave is here. Dipe is here. Meinhorf is here. Debo is here. Storm is right there. Ogate, Cobra, Marco, Red Heron, Umberg, Bunkfoss. Oh, look, the Corsair is right there. Dennis, thank you. Always appreciate someone flying a Corsair anywhere nearby. Anyone in the vicinity of me. I love it. I can go over here and my frames look better. Look, instantly, things got smoother. Dramatic music for the... So how is everyone else's update going? Has anyone had great successes, great failures? No difference at all? There's a dogfight going on behind Red Heron. Coming up on our first airport. I had a little trouble finding it yesterday, but it's better today. It should be better today, is what I meant to say, because I went there. SU5 so far so good. Had a couple of glitches at first run, but seems to have worked themselves out. I actually did what is recommended this time, and I took out the add-ons, started up, loaded a flight, turned it all off, went back, put the add-ons back in. One thing I've noticed, I think, I'm still not 100% sure, but it appears to have kept all the planes, which a lot of times it dumps all the planes on these updates. All the Microsoft planes get disappeared, but it seems that like it's kept them. So far, I see a lot of the planes that in the past have disappeared. Of course, maybe that's because I have more add-on linker planes than I used to. Yeah, see, I'm definitely getting this glitchiness, a slight tick. If this was another sim, I would be ecstatic running this well. I would be extremely happy. The stall horn on this aircraft, I have to say, sounds a lot like the stall horn on CDL's stream. Sounds a lot like the Factual Gall stall horn imitation. You turned it off and back on again? I did. I turned it off and back on again. And then when I tried to go back to the other rendering, it turned it off for me. So now I've had a couple of times. It is recommended on these updates that you turn it off and back on again. Now, does this tell me my miles? Is this working? 3.6. 3.6? I should be able to see this. Where is it? Where is that the airport there? Oh, yes it is. Okay. Oh, there it is. Gear. Got to see the gear every time. This is why we want to stop so much. Look at that. Oh, it's brilliant. Brilliant. I have to watch the rest of the...
Okay, that's pretty impressive.
That's got to be Grandpa. That's got to be Grandpa coming in. Okay, let's put in the flaps. It's unfortunate that it's not smooth because there are some things that look better in DLSS. Grandpa Glizzy. I knew it. Come on now. So tempted to try again, but how many crashes do we want to see in one stream? It did start really fast. I got through like 2 things of the update notes. 2 things of the update notes. We're gonna need more flaps. They're way over there. They're hard to see. There we go. Powered off. Oh, my mixture never changed. Good thing this isn't a black square or an A2A. What other aircraft break your engine when you do that? What other aircraft work well? Foul your plugs. Oh yeah, wow. Little bit of power to ease my landing. Oh, this is not right. Don't freeze just as you, I mean, come on. Come on. Alrighty, we're gonna touch and go it here. Let's go! Flaps coming in. Boy, it takes off really short with all the flaps out. More flaps coming in. I do like this aircraft. Wait a minute. Marco, the update took you by surprise? Oh, you mean you didn't know it would be out today? We've only been waiting for it for a month-ish. "22 miles we have another." I better make sure I have some height because I don't trust myself not to crash this thing. Years ago, 1980s, I flew in this aircraft with a pilot from Game Warden work. Brings back nice memories. Oh yeah, governments use these a lot. Was it this one or was it the actual military version, which the OH1, is it? OH1, I think? Oh, my altimeter's not set because I came back in and I didn't set it. I forgot to do that. Okay. These were developed as a safe alternative to, okay, autopilot on. There we go. So that should just level everything. Safe alternative, not the military version, just a civilian version. So just like this. Just like this. The first ones they made, I didn't realize this, the first ones they made were fixed gear. And they had heating problems. So they had to work on this a lot. Heating problems having nothing to do with the fixed gear. But they thought the power was enough that they didn't need to do retractable gear. So I guess at some point they decided, no, let's make it faster. There was people working on them like us. People like us were working on it. And they just went, nah. It's too slow. It's too buggerin' slow. Okay, let's get back to this. Oh, wait, that didn't work. There we go. Let's get back to the professional look. Our next airport is Kimsey, 44 foot. Elevation, 5,396 feet runway. We really ought to be able to do it. I don't think any of these are very challenging airports, unless the wind picks up a whole bunch. A whole lot. So far, we're pretty good. And as you noticed, I'm just following a flight plan for the moment, but the flight plan does take us over the highway most of the time. There it is right now. That is the A1. Yep, we're still on the A1. So this is the flight where we connect to the M1. Not even the middle of the flight, even before the middle of the flight. It's a good height. Hello, good evening. Can't press the config button to change delivery. Yes, I was talking about that earlier. Someone said the F button on their keyboard worked. For me, I had to use the X button on the controller. Whoops, this way. I had to use the X on here. That's the only way I could get it to work. But the F button on your keyboard might also work. Really annoying, if you ask me. Romeo Alpha Delta, hello, welcome in. Good afternoon, evening, morning. Here I think it's morning in Australia. Yes. Looks like it's 8:17 or so. 8:16. Some such like that. Our flight the other day, Tuesday, beautiful flight. And this one is too. You seeing any improvements in model matching with... Oh, you know what? I was just reading the notes about model matching, and they should be. On these flights, we're usually pretty good because people tend to fly things I have. So I haven't noticed yet. In other words, the things that I'm seeing around me, I've been seeing this way for a little bit. My big problem is it won't let me set the frame generation the way I want. Because it doesn't like me. This always happens when I update. A DLSS doesn't work for me. And just setting the autopilot so I don't run into the hills. DLSS doesn't work, but when I tried to change it, it crashy. So that's something I'll have to work on. I'm pretty confident when I put it back on TSAA, it'll be nice and happy. But that's me and my old gear. The old guard. Oh, that's not what I want to do. How about that button? There we go. Different view. I don't think I have time before this next airport. Nope, I'm gonna have to wait. I feel like I don't have time to do the next thing because it is Thursday. The next thing coming up has got to be done in a moment. But yeah, Red Heron looks like his is smooth and silky smooth. Is that the airport there? I think it is. Or is that look? No, that's a river. That's a river. That is not the airport. Okay. And now I'm climbing, so I want to just a notch on this. This is very touchy. All the trims on this are very touchy. It may just have to do with the 2020 aircraft in 2025. That may be it. How about this weather here? Romeo Alpha Delta. Pretty nice, huh? I'm debating about taking Sunday off just to enjoy the weather. Okay, let's go ahead and turn the autopilot off. That was just an experiment anyway. We'll switch back to me view. NC is, ooh, is that the airport there? Oh my gosh. Flights with Joel is maybe not going to make it. So what should I do? Really, I should, I should circle is what I should do, because I'm pretty far out here. Oh, I do hear my gear bell. My gear bell is going. There we go. Perfect. Oh, we'll make it. Dump the flaps like I'm a stall pilot. Lots of room. I mean, we've got thousands and thousands of feet. Keep coming down in 1,000 foot per minute. Oh, I'm actually going to make this. I made up the ground. Need a little bit of power. It's going to freeze when I get near it, isn't it? We'll see. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. I guess people are far enough away. Slam it down. That was a 3-point landing, which is not what you want on a tricycle gear. Not really what you want. Here we go. Oops. That's what I wanted to do. Right there. I just could never get enough of that. Oh, and I should have... So before I took off, I should have put the flaps up. Flaps up, then power. You guys didn't even see the gear. On the wrong screen again. Oops. Oopsie. There we go. Back on track now. Well, I have to say the flaps on this work better than on a lot of Carnado planes. Flaps work really good, so I think that is the A1 just there. No, it's not. The A1 is way over there. It's way over there. We're kind of following the plan today. So much to do. How many miles do I have now? 49 miles. I can read some of the notes. Read some of the notes. First I have to try and trim it out, and then I can hit the autopilot. It should put me where I want to be. There we go. Oh, it does have a heading feature. I did not realize that. It's right there. Does it work? It works! It works! Oh my gosh. Embarrassed. Again. Again. Oh, but before I read more notes, there's just this thing. See how this goes.
Welcome to Thursday of Thunder. We fly 'em, we flip 'em, we roll 'em, we stroll 'em. You never know what you're gonna see. You never know what we're gonna look at. We'll fly under, we'll fly over, we'll fly anywhere we want. We'll sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
There we go. A little Thursday Thunder action for you. Flight Simulator 2025. Hi there. Can you believe that it's been 16 years since Michael Jackson passed away? That's pretty crazy. I can't. Yeah, hardly believe it. What I really can't believe is that his new film is a hit, but I shouldn't be surprised because anything Michael Jackson is going to be huge. Huge. Absolutely huge. Back to the mellow sounds. He was an absolutely amazing singer and dancer. When you start at the age of 3, you tend to be, you tend to catch on. 3 years old, he started, I think. Maybe younger. Yes, he was very good. A lot of his songs, it was all him. Off to see the new film Saturday. Never seen it yet. Well, I hope you enjoy it. I'm waiting for The Mandalorian and Grogu and what was the other one? Dune. Waiting for those two to go to a theater again, which are midsummer, I think. I think Dune's not till September or something. Something way, way out there. Oh, we're going to be going right along the coast for just a moment. And let me, let's see. Let's do that. Pop out there. Now this sounds like Christmas music, but it's really just the symphony that's played at Christmas all the time. Okay, more of SU5. Fixed an issue where the airport name was no longer displayed after selecting an airport or a point on the world map in free flight. That's an awesome fix. Fixed an issue where the times flown around the world was not properly displayed in the user profile. Fixed an issue where live traffic altitude information could be incorrect and displayed in an unrealistic value. Fixed an issue where the total flight time was empty when no flight were completed in the pilot profile. It could be empty a lot of times. Fixed an issue where the marketplace icon was missing on the world map filters. On PS5, fixed an issue, don't care. Fixed the panel camera. Fixed the panel camera was sometimes blocked loading. Fixed click sound playing twice when clicking in the input bar. Oh, really? That's interesting. Do you think I'll enjoy the new Michael Jackson? If you're a huge fan of Michael Jackson, I definitely think you'll enjoy it. Especially because the part of his career they picked was early career. They kind of picked from his very early career up until it got controversial. So I think that will be very enjoyable. From what I understand, they left out anything. They sugarcoated it, okay? It sounds like they sugarcoated a few things, but the people. Sounds like there's some great talent in the film. The actor playing his father is fantastic. You liked Michael when I was 9 years old. Oh, that's interesting. Well, that was part of my problem is I'm not a big pop music fan, and I was older than that when he became. I was closer to his age, I guess. I don't know. I was just never a big Jackson fan. I like people like The Who and the Rolling Stones and stuff like that. Not that I don't, I've danced in a parade to Thriller for 2 hours. That was fun. Not that I don't recognize the amazing talent that he was. He changed music videos forever with Thriller. I don't think there's anything that's cost that much since. I met him at Usual Studios in like 1984. He was a teenager. Oh, interesting. Wow. And he was out meeting people. Oh, there's a good-looking bridge down there. So we're now right along the A1 in Australia, circling the world. Off the Wall was your favorite song. Okay. You got to meet Michael Bublé in 2023. He was a great guy. He seems like a great guy. He's a very good, another really good singer. He is the modern day Frank Sinatra. It's really interesting. He was walking through the, he was walking through with his entourage. He stopped to talk to us. He was very nice. Oh, wow. That's amazing. It's really cool that his entourage let him do that, because he was very controlled by that. So that's awesome. That is awesome. Purple Rain was my favorite singer. Oh, Purple Rain was your favorite singer, Prince. That was kind of Michael Jackson's competition almost. Another extremely talented dude that played all the music on his songs. He had bodyguards that were bigger than small cars. Yeah, I noticed that with a lot of celebrities I see around these days. I can't remember who I saw a picture of lately, but their bodyguard was massive. Absolutely massive. You heard Madonna was nice. It might depend on the circumstances. I've heard other stories about Madonna, but I don't know. I've never met her. I hope she's nice. That's interesting. There's just one. Well, how else would you do it? There's just one. Light on the back of these. Wild. This is a wild design, this aircraft. Absolutely wild. I met Kylie Minogue. I don't know who that is. As well at her show. Got to meet her on a meet and greet concert in 2023. Not sure who that is. Probably pronounced her name completely wrong. I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna hit that mountain in front of me. We'll just go around it. No need to fly over it. Absolutely no need to fly over it. We don't have a panel for Red Heron. How fast is he flying? That'll do 165, won't it? Oh, he's right above C. I can see my plane in his camera. Cool. Cool. We do have some fun sights coming up, and I'm going to switch to another aircraft, which I rarely do. Oh yeah, at the next airport. So the next airport, we will take a quick break, make sure we've got fuel and stuff, and then I will switch aircraft. Oh, is that a long way between sites? Oh, are they right? Are they both together? Is it just the one? I thought there was more than one. I swear there was 2 POIs on my trip. Now I only see one. Maybe it's not worth switching aircraft, as it's a longer flight. 5. I can always switch back if I think I need to. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Besides, I might get frustrated with the other updated aircraft, which has no throttle. You've done a few meet and greets at concerts. You have learning difficulties. Well, I think it's awesome that the people do those. I mean, they make extra money with it, but usually it's a really good thing. I've never done one. I've never wanted to spend that much money because I come from a time, not that it's not worth it, but I come from a time when concerts were like $15. We could go to a concert for $15. And then when concerts, when they raised their ticket prices and we got all upset, they raised them to like $20. Ooh, now it's $20 to go to a concert. The last concert I went to was It was enough that it was so much that at many concerts it would have bought a meet and greet. When I did stage lighting in Dallas, I met all kinds of celebs. John Kay, Joe Walsh, Joe Satriani, Cheap Trick, Dick Clark, and a bunch of others. Now, I was a messenger for a long time in Hollywood, and I would go to Dick Clark Productions. I never met him, but I heard nothing but really good things about him. I always heard that he was a really great guy. Like, no matter what he was doing, he was nice to everyone. Met Bruce Springsteen, Celine Dion, and Billy Joel. What was your favorite? What was your favorite celebrity to meet? You did a meet and greet with Chicago. He was the nicest guy in the world. Yeah, Dick Clark. That's what I've heard. Bruce Springsteen. Awesome. It seems like, I mean, he's one of the biggest stars in the world right now. It seems like he's still somehow down to earth, but that's only from an outside perspective. I haven't met him. Would love to meet him though. But there's no, people don't do hour-long meet and greets. You met Joe Walsh once when he was still using bad stuff. And then again, after he got clean. Wow, what a difference. Yeah. I can imagine. I guess he still struggles too. I just saw something recently where he was talking about it's not easy. It's not easy being clean. Somebody should have done that song. I've not touched my mixture at all. I'm going to have to change the plugs sometime soon. How many plugs are in this? 12? It's 2 6-cylinders, isn't it? I think it is. He did an oldies review outside. It rained. He was backstage making rain pouches out of garbage bags for the performers and crew. Last one he made was for himself. Oh, that is so awesome. That is really awesome. I am descending, so that's perfect. I think that's the airport right there. I think that's it. It's at 12 feet. It's a 6,000-foot runway. We're going to stop for just a moment, refill my water glass. I've been talking a lot. You met Leslie Nielsen and John Elway at some telethon party thing. Oh, cool. Leslie Nielsen, what a story that guy is. Once in a while, he shows up in an old Western or something, because I watch old Westerns. And you remember what a serious actor he was. And really, the reason he's funny in the comedies is because he takes it so seriously, or it seems like he does. Wait a minute. No. This one. There we go. I'm putting the gear. There, gear comes back down. Complicated aircraft. You need to get a certification to fly this thing. You need to get an endorsement. I need an endorsement. Help. You got to meet the guy who did the film Sully. Do you mean Tom Hanks? Tom Hanks or his co-star? Bachman Turner Overdrive and the Guess Who asked me to do lights for them. Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks also seems like a super nice guy. I mean, it's part of his persona. I never know if it's real or not, but I'm guessing it's real. He's done so many movies. Pays to be nice. Yeah, Tom Hanks. I use a podcasting guest site, and I sent a thing in to be featured in their newsletter, and it said, who's your ultimate guest, or what is your ultimate guest? And I said, well, Tom Hanks, who's not about to come on my podcast from that. but a lot of people have answered to that. Like they've met him or worked with him or something. Is Red Heron just up ahead of me now? Am I on my camera? Am I doing the right thing? Oh no, he's landing. Boom! He's landing the other way with a 10-knot wind because that would make more sense. I landed with a strong tailwind. I'll go over here next to Nova stuff. I'm just talking to chat, hoping my sim lasts the day. Apparently you cannot switch the... Oops, stop. So because I'm going to take a break, I'm going to try this again. Because I have social worker who friend is a security guard awards. We're all celebrity. Oh, nice. Nice. Your landing was terrible. Wasn't even... I was reading a chat. I missed it, so it couldn't have been bad. Because I was reading a chat. So it doesn't matter. Let me see. I am going to go back here momentarily to try. Should I go back out and then switch and then come back in? What do people think? What do you think is the safest way to switch the settings? You'd love to meet the guy who does wrestling, The Rock. He seems like a cool guy. Dwayne Johnson does. He does seem like a pretty cool guy. Yeah. And he's from Hawaii, and I love Hawaii, so it all goes together. So now, will it crash? Let's play Will It Crash. Maybe because they changed this interface, it's causing me problems. I will do one thing at a time. I will not touch this, which doesn't even make sense. It shouldn't be able to do that. And I'll go save and go back. Resume. It worked. It worked. And you like the Undertaker. Awesome. Okay. I'm gonna hit that brake thing. And we will be back in just a few minutes. Oh, no, I have to check before I do that. Did that setting hold? Did it do what I asked it? It did. So now I won't change anything else, and I will see... Like, it doesn't need that, but it's leaving it on. That's very interesting. His wife is a wrestler. I'm not sure. Not sure. Very possible. That is a really hard... way to entertain people. I almost said sport, but it's not really a sport. It's a very difficult way to entertain people. All right. Yes. I'm jumping out, and I will switch planes, and we'll be back. So if I just go straight to here. 1 second. Oh, I see what happened. Oops. Oops. That works. That is so awesome. Nice. Have I seen that before? All right, here I am. Here we are. We're back. And I didn't change during the break because I thought I would do it live. I thought I would do it for an audience. Flight Simulator says,
it's only game.
Imagine having a dad.
Why you have to be mad?
A dad and mom who were wrestling industry. Yeah, that would be interesting. Since my dad and mom was a librarian and a social worker, it's hard to imagine. Hard to imagine. No, go this way. Okay, so we're just changing aircraft. That's all we're doing. And if you are a helicopter buff, like myself and many of the people on this channel, you'll notice the difference in the way this looks immediately. Let me see if I can configure it now. Nope. It's interesting because it highlights it, but it won't work. It doesn't work. Now it went away. Oh, that's weird. It went to a different plane? Did it go to a different plane? Did it really? Oh, it did. I see, but it did. Okay, let me hit X. Let me hit X on my controller, and then it does come in. Hit the F key. Well, I don't know that would work because I'm using a different keyboard. My keyboard is customized. I started with the 2020 settings and went from there. I was told in Discord that that's a bug. Oh, it is a bug. Okay, thank goodness. But then in here, it all works. Once you get in here, it works as per usual. And it even saved the livery I was on the last time I flew it. So that's kind of interesting. The other plane I was flying did not save the livery, but this helicopter did. Oh, but it says here, Microsoft INI builds. So this is how you know it's different. And of course, and it does look a lot better. It's about all I can say. I was going to, yeah, I think I am going to try and start it. Or should I just, yeah. There's not any oh, here we go. This airport's huge. Okay. I want to be in a parking space. Just parking. Just a parking space. And we'll see the difficulties I had, which could be, hopefully these are bugs also. I'm hoping these are bugs. Oh, that's weird. Why does I have to switch something around to fix it, I think. No, that didn't work. There we go. Okay. Yeah, things are loading in slowly. That goes forward, this goes back. So the biggest, well, first of all, let's just have a little look because it does look better. I am a fan of the 407. Nothing opens yet. The door will open, but that'll just put me inside. So that does open, but it just puts me inside the aircraft. And the other doors don't open. Actually, let's jump back out and see. Will this open from the outside? I haven't tried this. I've only tried it from the inside. So, no. Oh! Wait a minute! It opened the other door on the other side. Ooh, that's cool. That's kind of cool. This is the giant door. It doesn't really give you the giant door look. But it does have a nice interior, which I'll show in a second. So, design-wise, I guess you would say, it's upgraded. The design is upgraded. In other words, it looks better. But then there's some things. It has no throttle. There is no throttle control whatsoever. Like it doesn't, which is true, which was true with the other one, but somehow. Oh, but the other one was set on high. The other one was set on flight. This one is set on off. So when you go to start it, this is kind of cool. The fuel pumps are actually set to off, like they're supposed to be. You want to turn the battery on. The lights don't really work, I don't think. The lights did work before, and now they seem to be busted. I'm going to have to do an actual anti-collision on. I have to do an actual video of this or something, because I'm doing this very quickly. And then you hit start, which is here. Very hard to get this. It's very hard not to grab the collective. This grabs the collective. Very hard to get it to stop doing that and hit the start button. Will this do it? Yes. Okay. Start button will work with my programmed button. So it is now starting. Or not. Oh no, you have to hold it for a second. The sounds are much improved. Very much improved. However, because there's no throttle, it will not start. You can't put the gas on. So is it F7 to full throttle? Let me F7 it and see if that makes a difference. It does not. One of the improvements is a Control E start. So this is a FADEC start. It should just be starting right up. It's not doing it. Did they program it wrong? Oh, maybe they program it so you have to hold the starter for a while until it starts. Maybe they programmed it wrong. I'm holding the starter down now. Hit F7, which should give you full throttle. It's not doing it. And my throttle controls don't do anything with the throttle. They don't do a thing. Thank you for following. Green White C. So if you turn this off for the moment, if I just Control E, then it will start up. Makes completely different sounds. Still no throttle. The throttle is off. It is holding the start button, but it's holding it for a couple of seconds, which is correct. And then it goes through the start procedure. The weird thing is that the fuel boost pumps warning, those all stay on. And that's not correct. Is your collective full down? It is. Collective is full down, 100%. Plus, it's not that sophisticated. It's not that good that would matter. But yes, it's definitely 100. It's definitely full down. But all around, I think the sounds are better. The effects are a little bit better. The look is way better. I don't see the anti-collision light any better. It's still very, very hard to see. It's louder inside than outside. That is the centering switch, I think. Nope, that's not the... Oh, that's the RPM switch. There it goes. It's off. I don't know why the transfer pump light stays on. I mean, you can't even see most of these because there's no lights. They broke that because the lights used to work great. They used to be phenomenal. And this is already turned on. So both the things when you Control E it are on. That's unfortunate. Except those stay yellow. Making no sense at all. No sense at all. These aren't pulled. These are on. It wouldn't have started if they weren't. Well, this particular one might. But I'm just not seeing anywhere else that you would even turn that on. And so it has all the same problems flying-wise. Actually, it's worse. Flying-wise, it's worse than the previous one. And the previous one wasn't great. But if you're a beginner, if you've never flown a helicopter, it's brilliant. Like, you will love it. For those of us who have flown helicopters, it's not so brilliant. So we have, and the reason I'm in this is we do have a little, we have a banana to go check out. We have a banana fun pack, whatever that is, in just a couple of miles up here in Coffs Harbour. We're at Coffs Harbour, or at Coffs Harbour Airport. Someone else followed. Thank you, Norwegian 34. Thank you so much for the follow. Our very next stream is going to be a giveaway in celebration of the followers. Celebration of all the followers. So Sunday, well, we will be back on the highway. We'll be back on the Highway 1 in Australia on Sunday, and there will be a giveaway. It will be something like anything you want from the marketplace. Something in that. Something like that. All right. I've played same music all day. Hello, Norwegian 34. Cheers. Welcome in. What I'm doing now is I'm changing playlists. Oh, we'll go to this one. We'll go to Australia. There we go. Let's hit that. So we're going to turn around. If you're in a plane, which I assume everyone is, you can just circle. You can just circle around. Be fine. Oh, I have to see if I fixed something. Yeah, that fixed it. Okay, that was weird. That was very strange. So, here's the thing about this helicopter. I am doing barely anything. Like, no pedals now. No pedals. And I looked at my assists. The assists are off. Plus, I got in other helicopters, and the other helicopters were the same as always. So no pedal input whatsoever. So they did not help the flight dynamics. They made it worse. It's like there's an autopilot on, like a SAS system with the autopilot engaged the entire time. That's kind of what it feels like. The trim does work. But that was somebody standing there. We've got someone over here starting up. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let's go look at bananas. Oh, and it flies sideways a lot, too. It's a very sidewaysy kind of thing, see? You can just fly it sideways. You don't need to go forward. Let's try going forward, though. Let's try getting some forward flight. See how she goes. And I will go even take it up to 60 and then try a turn. So this is the turn without pedals. It's still basically going sideways. See? So they've made it like some of the helicopters from the really early days of 2020. That's what they've done with the flight dynamics. And I don't know why. I mean, this is not a small company. Have buyed to airplanes in 2020 and gonna test out Boeing 737 MAX B Professional. You should enjoy that. That's a good one. Should enjoy it. I don't fly the big stuff very often, but I know that's fun. We are going to look at the Big Banana Fun Pack. Whatever the heck that is. So yeah, it's weird that there's no lights anymore. No lights. The fuel pump stays on. You can only put in one problem at a time in the bug reporting. So I have to make about 4 bug reports. They're not even gonna listen to the flight dynamics. They may have made it easier on purpose. It's very possible they want it to be super easy so anyone can fly it. It makes it harder for us who have flown a lot of helicopters. It makes it like weird. It's just weird. All right, I'm very near the Banana Fun Pack. What is it? Is it that thing? Is it up there? Oh, is it an amusement park? Is that what it is? Is it like Banana Splits? Thank you. Coffee, it is. That's what it is. Red Heron is, I see it on Red Heron's camera. I'm approaching slowly. It's an amusement park, isn't it? Oh, it's got a cable car and stuff. Oh, yeah. If only we could ride, take advantage of it, you know, as our characters. Have I tried? I have tried Cirrus Vision Jet. When 2024 came out, I tried to try almost every aircraft. So I definitely have flown them. Cirrus Vision Jet is a great aircraft. It's a great aircraft. It's yeah, it's fast. It's fairly easy because that's how the real thing is. It's not a big challenge to fly. As far as I remember, everything works. Yeah, I thought there would be a banana. I thought there would be a banana. What the heck? Okay, let's go to the second one. Let's go here. Camera 2. See, I can even fly this from outside because it's so simple. It is such a simple, that looks fun. So that must be a water slide. Is it a water park? Is that what it is? There's the cars. Oh, this is like, they're not animated here. These are like the rail, we've seen these somewhere else. These are like those rail cars. They don't have any actually moving though. And then what's that? That must be another indoor water slide. That must be an indoor water slide. That's a big A banana. Come on, move. Have you... Where's the big banana? Am I missing it? I thought there would be a banana. Am I missing the big banana? Whoa! I almost got out of control there. I don't know what I'm doing. This isn't as oh, there it is! Okay, I found it. There it is. Banana. All right, play it again, Marco. Now's the time to play it. You were early. Premature banana. The big banana. So this is it. There it is. That's it. All right. Actually, this building is pretty nice. Pan up just a little bit, Mr. Red Heron. Yeah, a pretty nice building. Looks very luxurious. So they got a nice place for the parents to hang out while the kids go have fun. That's what it looks like. Very nice building to hang out in. Oh, and we got a big helicopter switch. Nice. Nice. Some helis here. I can't even fly this thing. I'm not paying enough attention because it makes me lazy. Here we go. There we are. Yep, helicopters coming in. H-125, Bell 222. I believe we have a C500, 500C. Verdugo. Oh, that's not a helicopter. Well, excellent. It was something. It is something. Lovely. What do we got there? The Opto Center or Opal Center? Back at the water slides, and there's a sandbox at the bottom of the water slides. I wonder if that's supposed to be water. Oh, and that looks like just a slide. There's all kinds of slides. It's a slide park. All kinds of slides. And then that cable car thingy bobber of some sort. Altogether known as the Big Banana Fun Park. Big Banana Fun Park. All right. Moving on. Try this. Give this little helicopter a second. Give it a second. All right. More helis coming in. We'll see if it breaks or anything. It shouldn't. I've got an airport. I've got many airports ahead if I change my mind about flying this. I can abort. Have you tried, let's see, that's a big, but not from ENGM Tokyo. Tried that and it's not a good idea. Oh, really? Why is that? Why not from Tokyo? Is it not far? Is it too far? Did the Vision Jet not have the fuel? Because it is pretty small. Pretty small. Oh, did I even check to see if there is an autopilot? Like, did they add an autopilot? Is that why it feels so weird? No, they didn't. They did not. Nothing like that. I know what most people are saying. Yeah, but it comes with the sim. What do you expect? Well, if you're going to update it, why not make it good? Why not make it better? And for some reason, which I do not understand, they made it slower. We put full collective. There's collective full on, where I get about 60%. That's the collective all the way up in my armpit. Oh, and I've got the wrong screen on. That is the wrong screen. Apologies. So yeah, 63% is as much as you can get out of it, but that's how it was. Oh, and it is, okay, it's close. It's only about 30 knots off what a 407 can do. It's only about a 30 knot difference. It's not all that bad. It's just not all that bad. And I'm sure for people who don't fly a lot of helicopters, they'll love it. They'll absolutely love it. What is that? Oh, RPM. It's telling me my RPM is too high. Oh no, it's losing RPM because the collective was up too high. Okay. Bring the collective back a little. There we go. Have we noticed any improvement with the model matching? That's a good question. What do other people think? I have not seen anything yet. I have a lot of the models we fly with, so I'm a bad judge of that. Anyone else notice an improvement or not notice an improvement? I guess would be the alternative to noticing an improvement. Like everything I've seen are things that I already have. So that doesn't tell me diddly squattily, right? Not diddly squat. What's Klatsky flying, for instance? The 222, so that's something I have. And the airport we're landing at is just over here. There's an airport to get us some touch. Oh, now I'm at speed, and it's still kind of flying sideways as I turn. This is one of my pet peeves about helicopter flight dynamic builders. Oh, it is, yeah, nice little airport. So I'm going to drop the collective all the way to the ground. You're in the Black Square Barren. Okay, we'll stop at this airport and we'll see. I'm right on top of you. I'll see. The difference that they named was that it shouldn't look like a... It should look more like something close to it instead of an airliner is the main difference that was in the notes. Oh, I have a 14-knot wind on my tail. You see Red Heron in the PC-12. Well, he is in... So that's close because he's in a Kodiak. So if you don't have the Kodiak, then that's a close model to what he's flying, right? Oh, that's not you. I thought that was you, Zard. I thought I saw you here. Yes. Now you say you're in the red... You're saying Black Square Barren. No, I'm not seeing that. Which is weird because I have the Barren. And I see your name on it. But it's not coming out as the Barren. That makes me wonder... No, I know the Barren is installed. I know that the Barren is installed, so I'm not sure they helped anything. There's an Asobo passive Kodiak model. Is there really? Oh, wow. But there's an Asobo Kodiak model. Yeah, this is what you should be seeing. There's Red Heron right there in the red Kodiak. Red Baron in the red. It was so much better on the Xbox. What was so much better on the Xbox? The 407? Oh, you're right. Okay, thank you, Ogate. I have the... Or who said that? Yes, I have the Bonanza, not the Baron. So it's doing a pretty good job since I don't even have it. That's what's giving me, and I don't even have that plane. So that's amazing. That's mind-blowing. Doesn't look like the Black Square Baron, but it looks like a dual-engine light aircraft. Right? Oh, nobody can see what I'm talking about. Okay, that is what I'm seeing, and I don't even have that plane. So I have to conclude... Well, we'll wait. We'll give it a wait and see, but so far, that is better. 222, Vertigo. No, it isn't. MH60, not to be confused with the other 60s. Cobra's in the Bell 407. The generic Duke is pretty close. It is, right? I mean, that's closer than it used to be. It used to show me, who knows what it would show me. Not that. I can load in with a Mosquito and see what it does. You could, except, oh no, I don't have the Mosquito. I don't have the Mosquito. Yeah, load in, sure. We'll have a look. It's testing day. I like this airport, by the way. It's a cool airport. As soon as we see what happens with that, we will move on. There is Debo Fly in the Cessna 208 from Asobo. Cargo Express. Also, I just realized putting it back on TAA really did help a lot. It helped a lot. It is much better. Having a quick look around till the Mosquito loads in. Maybe the model matching has at least separated choppers from fixed wing. Well, it gave me a fixed wing that's pretty close. It's much closer than it was. Now that is not a mosquito. That's what I'm seeing. I'm assuming that is supposed to be the mosquito. Right? Yes. So that didn't work too well. It's not the best. Nope. Of course, mosquitoes are hard. Like, that's a really hard one to figure out. That's a very strange one. You just got the mosquito on 2020 and ported it over to 24. Large tail dragger. Yeah, large tail dragger. There's not a lot of those around, so... Did you do update 5? Yes, I did. Yeah, we're checking it out. We're checking out all the ins and outs of update 5 right now. I'm in the updated 407. I started out in the 337 from Cessna. I'm in the updated 407 from Builds, and I'm just bashing the heck out of it because it's not great. Model-wise, it's fantastic. I mean, they've put wear inside it. They gave us a backseat view. They gave us this. That's like built in now. So they updated the back seat a lot. Let's see. This won't open. This will only open from the outside, which is interesting. But it does open. But the starting dynamics are non-existent. The flight dynamics are not great, unless you don't fly helicopters, and then it's like, whippy, wee, whoops. So let me see. I can get it up here and put it just about like that. Now I'm not touching anything. I'm not touching it. And it'll just kind of float around and stay in the air, which is very un-helicopter-like. It's downright un-American. All right, here we go. It's weird too because they're what is the other Builds helicopter? I&I builds. It's the Scout. It actually flies pretty decent. It's not bad. It flies better than this. I feel like I won't even have to say anything because they'll get guff from all kinds of people. Just thought I'd go to Red Heron Cam, see what his planes look like. Am I on the highway? I'm supposed to be. It's hard to pick out here. The A1 is very difficult to pick out. There's a lot of roads. Which one is the A1? Is it way over there? Might be way over there. There it is. It's got to be it. So we'll put it up, collective up until it complains, and then we'll put it back down a little bit. That's how we get top speed. All the way up till it whines. No, it's not. Now it's letting me do it. It's letting me just fly. I think you have to go in your library and load each livery. You can use... You load each livery for what do you... I don't understand. Load each livery. Oh, you mean for new planes? If you haven't seen my troubles with the new update. No, I haven't seen your troubles with the new update. Oh, to help with model matching. Well, that's a pain in the buttocks. I'm wasting my battery trying to catch a squirrel on the squirrel cam. Nothing yet. Nothing out there. There's the squirrel cam, still empty. Of course, when I set it up, oh wait, I have to go over here. When I set up the squirrel cam, there was a squirrel there. But now, nothing. Nothing at all. Wow, the sound out here when it's in flight is really weird. That's really strange. It's nothing but wind sound. That's just bizarre. That is just bizarre. That is just so strange. So I decided to take the highway, which was silly. Now that I've gotten into a slower plane, I stopped using the route and started using the highway. Okay. Italy has good sceneries, don't they? Most of Europe has really good sceneries. Most of Europe. So does Australia. We're in Australia now, and it's getting a update in probably just a few weeks. I think that'll be after the, what do they call it? The instrument update? There's an instrument update that's coming out May 5th, and then probably after that, their world update, next world update, Australia will be out. So that'll be fun. I had high hopes for this. I don't. They almost broke it. They almost broke it in a way, but I had high hopes because I do like this helicopter, and I've not seen anyone expressing interest in making a different version, which would be nice. This was a great helicopter. I can't even get that to turn on. This is a great helicopter in P3D, FSX and P3D. Nemeth made this everything worked great. It doesn't work as well in this sim. I guess you just have to be more radical. You just have to be a little bit more radical. Yeah, now, but it's weird. Now I'm getting... all I hear is wind sounds. There's a little bit of rotor in the background. But mostly wind sounds. Is my window open? It sounds like the doors are off. Maybe they went and recorded some sounds with the doors off, and that's what they used. Doesn't seem like they recorded any sounds at all, though. I will have to switch again. What are people flying? I will switch to something else. Cobra is in the the other update, supposedly, of course, it's not any faster. The other one that got updated, I think, is the air crane, but it's really slow. I could just switch back to what I was in because that's what my description says. I could just switch back to what the description says. Everything will be fine. No one will even know. It is working better at top speed. It's flying a more like a helicopter. As long as I turn the sound down so it doesn't drive me crazy. The sounds at slower speeds are great. The startup sound is better. There's a little bit of door sounds now. I think I hear a jet. Nice, nice landing. This isn't as bad now, they're just cruising along until I get used to it. Let's see how we do here. See how we do. It's frustrating when there's no throttle because you can't do anything fun. If there's no throttle, you can't do auto rotation. You can't see how it works. skid's pretty nice. Oh, it sinks into the, whoop, whoa. Oh, it's one of these. You have to reset the trim or it'll just lean forward. It'll keep leaning forward. Cheese and crackers. Well, oh, I see. The last thing we have to look at is at the last airport. Okay. Now I've figured it out. I've got it all figured out now. Alrighty. I'm just going to switch to something easier to fly. Not that this is difficult. More enjoyable to fly. Let's put it that way. Yeah, in flight. Switch back over. And it did save the livery that I was in before. So that's good. I like that. Is this where we are? Is this the right aircraft? Airport Grafton? Grafton. That is it. Okay, I'll just load in right there. Do a fly now. Oh, immediately this sounds better. It sounds better right away. Right away. I have the shyest squirrels. They do not want to show up in my squirrel cam. They just don't want to do it. They're not ready. Oh, there's a helicopter. Now I have a helicopter inside the aircraft. What's that? Oh, nice. Ooh, that's a challenge. Somebody's going to try the 300. The Schweizer. Beacon. Okay, lights on. And let's go. I don't need to put the flight plan in. That's not important because I have it over here on by my side. I'm going to take off and I'm going to do a 180. Wait a minute, I just realized. There we go. There we go. Okay, brakes off. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, trim that thing out. 180-degree turn. What am I hearing? Maybe it was the music. I was hearing something strange in my phones. Something weird. Oh yeah, my heading is actually set correctly. Well, nearly. Almost killed the engine. Very close. Just about killed it. Okay. The autopilot. Flight director on. Autopilot heading. And alt. There we go. And ease back. Ease back. Don't need to run away from anyone. It's okay. No worries. Everyone can fly along. I hope. Cheers, everybody. Hope you have something tasty to drink. Wow. I was taking off and a chopper flew over me and the wake turbulence from a chopper crashed your aircraft? That's interesting. I find that highly suspect. My wake turbulence is still off, and it's going to remain off after that comment. Absolutely will remain off. All right, where was I? SU5 release notes. I'm glad that I'm not getting through much of it. There we go. Modified config binding in free flight aircraft selector to select the aircraft currently. Hover before starting the configuration. Modified configure binding in free flight aircraft. Select selector. To select the aircraft currently, hover before starting the configuration. What? Okay, so maybe it's something that... Maybe that's why it created a bug. Fix the world map was cut in the market. Okay, I read that already. Fix the market notifications now update live when they are displayed. For example, the notification number of items being downloaded installed. Change enter no longer validates input area in the market to allow new lines. You have to use escape. Fix an issue where some bindings were not displayed in the virtual reality setting menu. Some bindings? Okay. Removed mention of ISA temperature from weather panel. Fixed issue with time slider setting incorrect day when local times after 2359. Fixed tail number not taking into account the 9-character limit on console, etc., etc. Boy, look how many of these are. I can't read all of these. I'll fall right to sleep. Some install and performance and graphics fixes. Backwards compatibility bug fixes. That's pretty awesome. Aircraft core systems. Electrical system. They actually made it better for complicated electrical systems to work right. Failure, wear and tear. Fixed an issue that could cause the flight surface to take damage while the aircraft was loading. I love that. I just love the fact that they had to fix that. Fixed an issue on the FSX fuel system causing the fuel level of tanks to be overridden by flight loads, even if that flight does not provide any fuel tank information. Fixed an hydraulics. Fixed an issue causing helicopter hydraulic assistance to be enabled even on aircraft not on the 2024 hydraulic system, potentially making them uncontrollable. I have no idea what that means. Anyone know what that means? That sentence there. Fixed an issue causing helicopter hydraulic assistance to be enabled even on aircraft. Oh, I see. Some helicopters were having the assistance turn on when it wasn't supposed to be. Fixed system behavior for looping fluid systems. Fixed an issue causing hydraulic rudder actuator to be inoperative if the hydraulic system either does not have an elevator actuator or the actuator is not operative. Woo! And on and on and on. Many fixes to the G3000, G5000, fixes to the G3X Touch. Primus Epic 2 integrated avionics system fixes. ProLine 21 integrated avionics system fixes. UNS 1EW SBAS flight management system 2 fixes. Physics fixed collision issue when the plane is moving under bridges. Okay, where's a bridge? Where's a bridge? We've got to test that. No bridge here. I'm almost directly on the flight path too. No bridge in sight. Oh, that's too bad. This would be just the perfect spot to test it, wouldn't it? Oh, I will try and keep my eye on the screen for a bridge so that we can do that. Oh, we have just at that last airport, and I forgot to say anything, and I don't know if it matters to anyone, but we have now switched from the A1 to the M1. This is Australia following the M1, A1 all the way around the country. We just went from the A1 to the M1. No idea exactly what that means, but that is what has happened. We did it. It's happened. I'm going to go this way to see if there's any bridges over there in that water. In that water. Flight planning system fixes. Fixed an issue where flight level cruise altitudes were not always properly respected. There's only 2 fixes, and there's many. Oh, there's a bridge. There's many needed. There's a bridge right there. Aircraft engine fixes. A few. EFB, a really long list of fixes to the EFB, and I've barely used it today. Wow. So that's pretty amazing. Minimap fixed flight plan, discontinuing not shown. Now that doesn't matter to me because I'm using a different map. Okay, I just got to try this bridge. It looks way too low, right? It looks way too low, but I must try it. The crashes on bridges were like, I didn't even know anyone was paying attention to that. And I'm guessing that has to do with CDL because he likes to fly under bridges on his flight. He loves to fly under bridges. They took the blue circle on your aircraft in the EFB. They took the blue circle on your aircraft in the EFB. You mean they took it away? I don't know what that means. They took the blue circle on your aircraft. They added it? There's a blue circle on my aircraft. Okay. I think I just released the autopilot. I also just oh, this is why. There we go. Oh, I'm not gonna make it under this bridge. Don't be ridiculous. Okay, this was a really bad one to try. That is not happening. That is not happening. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, this is what I was trying to tell you. You can't go under that bridge. Okay. No, that's... I just saw a bridge. Oh, jeez. Back to the flight. Sorry about that. Bad idea. Bad idea. Looks like there could have been animals down there, but I don't think it was animals. I don't think that was animals. We have one touch and go, and then just a few miles to the final airport. It's not a helicopter. We won't even be able to stop for cows if we see them. It just won't even be worth it. Oh, this road, there's got to be a bridge here. It's also way too low. Way too low. There's no room under that bridge at all. But Jim Cat's going for it. Is he going to make it? Is he going to make it? And no! Of course, he might have. Actually, it's hard to tell. He might have, he doesn't look like he crashed. All right, very good. Very nice. Yanni Vision just rated the channel with 12 viewers. Whoa, welcome in. Good day, party of 12. Good day to you. Welcome to SU5 test streaming and stuff. And all that. Oh, Marco beat me to it. Shout out for Yanni Vision. Check him out. They were playing, says check out Yanni. They are playing sledding game. You went sledding today. Nice. Table by the wing, please. No worries. Do I have that set up? Oh, I don't. Oh, what an idiot. I thought so sure I was going to jump right in and throw you back there. There we go. There's a good table. Oh, that's too far. Not that many seats in here. Okay, that's better. That's a little better. Let's get that. Let's fix that up. There we go. Nice. You hear about this on Yelp? Day's going all right. All right. Do they have Yelp where you can order where you want to sit in your plane now? Or does Yelp now have a place for the flights with Joel? Excursion. That'd be great if this was on Yelp. How's your day going, Yanni Vision? Mr. Jaybird TV, welcome in. No worries. No worries. Just having a good time here, flying a 2020 plane in the SU5 update for 2024. We're in Australia, flying the 1. We just made it to the M1. We have 1 touch and go and 1 landing. Oh, and a big prawn to look at. Now, we have seen the big prawn sometime ages and ages ago. But it'll be fun to see again. It'll be fun to see again. Come back Sunday, and we'll be doing a giveaway. If there isn't, there should be. Great. Did some flights. We do Game Pass sneak peeks. Oh, and played the sled game, which immediately turned me into a 10-year-old with a toboggan. It was great. Highly recommend it. Nice. Well, I remember, I think I was about 10, when my cousins wanted to take us on the toboggan rides on their farm. They lived on a wheat farm in eastern Washington. So they wanted to, let's all go toboggan riding in the snow because it doesn't snow out there a ton. And we never visited in the winter. Somehow we were out there in the winter. So they took us up this, what looked like a very small hill, and they put like 3 or 4 of us on a toboggan at once, and man, it was like riding a rocket. The snow was really slick or something, but we just flew down that hill. I think everyone wrecked at the bottom. I think it was not even, I don't think you could do it without crashing. That was a blast. That was a blast. We're getting some rain. Hey, I didn't order this. Yeah, it really was fun. Really was fun. It's 61 degrees and raining here in Australia. Near Woodburn? Is that what it says? There's a Woodburn right up the street from me. Oh my gosh, is this really Woodburn where we're gonna land? Woodburn is just past, yeah, just out of where we're just out of bounds. I added this airport because it has so many runways. I just thought it was nuts. It has a 3.6 and a 3.1 and a 2.7. 3.6 and a 3.1 is pretty unusual. 2.7 and a 2.4. Interesting place, I thought. I thought to myself, we can't miss it. Can't miss it. Well, I better get down there where I can land at it. Better get down there. Even though it's a ways out. Oh yeah, I don't have my plan in anymore. I ruined my plan by changing planes. Ruined it. Performance so much better now. In the beginning, for those just popping in, at the beginning of the flight, we did have some minor issues because my system doesn't like DLSS or DSLL. It's DLSS, right? It doesn't like that. So the update always changes it to that setting. Always. And I don't know why. Oh, I have a 14-knot wind. I should be landing one of these other runways. So I have a 136 at 14. So I should be landing 1.3 if I can. Let's try 1.3. Okay, so we go out this way. Actually, we could wait till we see it and do a downwind and all that fancy stuff. Fly like I know it. That is a graphics thing. Yeah, it's how your graphics software and hardware handle the frame generation. DLSS is it generates frames faster than your card is supposed to be able to somehow. It's fancy stuff. And it never works on my system. My card is still too old or something. It doesn't like that. So I have to back it off. Frame generation and anti-aliasing is what it's all about. Hey, thank you for the follow, Mr. Jaybird TV. Appreciate it. Okay, so there's 13. It's that runway right there. Making kind of a modified downwind. The runway I'm looking at is 06, I think. And then I'm mixed up. No, there's 13 right there, right? Yeah, that must be it there. Whoops. Okay, gear coming down. Don't you love the gear on this plane? Look at that. It's just got the coolest gear. Flaps coming out way too fast. I think that's my runway, but see, that's where it gets confusing. Yeah, that's it. That is 1.3. All the flaps. And again, this is a touch and go, and then we'll be on our way. Don't worry, Xbox doesn't have DLSS. Oh, okay. It only adds complication. That's at least for me. It just adds a level of why do I want this? But if you have a more expensive card than I do, I guess, it allows you to fly more complicated scenery. There we, oh, whoa. Okay, that was incredible. That was brilliant. I'm just gonna say it. That was brilliant. And I'm right, see, that's what I want my windsock to look like, just like that. And we'll be off. I think we'll be off. Yes, there we go. If someone doesn't land a different runway. It was, wasn't it? I thought it was pretty good. Pretty good. I would be very satisfied with that. And now we turn back on the route, and there's about 27 miles left. Grab the skip with the dishes with the hand and left. This is really nice out here. Oh, and there's another nice shot of it over there. Now I remember why I was using the autopilot. The trim on this thing is just wackadoodle. It's like really, it trims a bunch with a little bit of movement. To be very nice to it. There, that should do it. Still watching for bridges. There was a little bit of update 5 that said it fixed something about going under bridges. So we're watching for bridges. Double rainbow. Where's the double rainbow? The bridge is stalking nearby. I don't see it. There's another bridge, but it's really low. I need one high enough to test the theory, to test the new ideas. Oh yeah, so you can see how low it is on his shot. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe we could make that one below. So we can make that one. I'm right with you. I think I'm right next to you, because I'm seeing a bridge like that. Where's Red Heron? All right, we'll try it. I mean, this was originally for the military. It was a fighter plane of sorts. Original use for this aircraft was in Vietnam as a scouting, observation, and then attack plane. Later, they just put cannons on the wings like there, and it became an attack plane. Oh, lots of people are getting under there. Lots of people are doing it. Is he gonna make it? What do people think? This is the real test of Sim Update 5. Is this the bridge he was looking at? Is this the one? Is this what you had your eye on, or is this a different bridge? Oh yeah, there's room here. Sure. Oh yeah. Cakeage. Don't crash. Oh! Oh my gosh. I'm in the caribou, tough call. You can do it! You can do it! That was really close. Really, really close. Eee. No, red heron's up ahead of us a bit. Nothing like getting really close to the end and then finding some silly squirrel-like action. Squirrel cam just died. Not one squirrel showed up for my squirrel cam today. They always show up when it's not set up. I think they know. There's a lot of percussions going on in this little track. A lot going on. Oh, hey, the road looks really good right here. Look at that. That looks like a real road. Who's right next to me? All right. Klatsky in the 222. Keep it up, too. Thing moves. That thing moves. Oh, I see. The airport. Now, should I think I need to circle the prawn. I think I need to circle it and use the old pause. Print screen the fake pause that this sim has. I think that is the only way to do it justice today. Flying along here. Unless there's a highway we can, if there's a space to land, we'll just land. If we've got the space. We have a 20 knot wind now, holy mackerel! There's a 20 knot crosswind at the final airport. Okay. We'll waste some time looking at a prawn first. First we'll look at a prawn, then we'll try landing. I think Nova stuff is right over it or right on it. I think he has marked the spot. There it is. I see it. I see it. And here we go. And it didn't work. Why didn't it work? Oh, am I not in my sim? There we go. I so seldom use this. Yes, Marco, I've been talking about it the entire flight. I'm talking about it for 3 hours. No, for a little bit. There is a giant prawn, you see? Here we are coming into the giant prawn. We've got it on 2 cameras. Not 1, but 2 cameras. Nova stuff is landing on it. I don't think we have been here. It sounded familiar, but now I'm not remembering seeing this. Lowest prices are just the beginning. It is the warehouse, is it Bunnings? The Bunnings warehouse with a giant prawn. There are a lot of things like this in Australia. It's really interesting. I think Nova Stuff was able to land on it. Had to do it. Had to see it. It is Bunnings Warehouse. So they get an ad, even in the flight sim, they get an ad. That's about all there is to it. Not much else. But another shrimp on the... Put another shrimp on the bobby! Whoa, dude. Look how much of the parking lot it takes up. That's so... Wait a minute, I'm sorry, I gotta read this again. Mr. Yanni Vision. Whoa, dude. Look how much of the parking lot it takes up. That's so... Shellfish. Oh, it didn't... There it is. Oh my gosh. Okay. Be here all week. All right, where's my plane? Where'd I stop? Where'd I pause, break? Break my pause. I don't know. Is it, nope. I don't see it. It's up here somewhere. Nope. Viper Strike, how you doing? Oh, there it is. Get off my prawn! You kids! Get off my prawn! Super Tom, how you doing? G'day. G'day, just checking out the prawn, the giant prawn. It is a shrimp, isn't it? It's the same thing. Oh, do we have another raid? Did another raid just come in that I don't know about? Or is this still from Yanni's raid? Welcome to the flights, everyone. Oh yes, unpause. So pause, break. Nope. Didn't work. I'm trying to figure out how to work the sim. I've only been doing this for 4.5 years. Okay. Circling around, circling the prawn one last time, and it'll be off to the final airport. We got some wires down there. There's almost a bridge, but that's a highway bridge, so you probably can't get under that. Maybe that's the kind of bridge they were talking about. Maybe we can go under those now. I totally lost the prawn. How can I have lost it? It was right below me. It's that center, right? Right, is it right there? Not that it, oh there, no, that's not it. Oh well, not that it matters. All right, off to the airport. That is it. It's right down there, isn't it? There it is. Oh, just in time. Off to this label crowd. And I still have a 13-knot crosswind. It doesn't matter what either runway for me is going to have a 13-knot crosswind. Now with this plane, that should be a big deal. That should not be a big deal. This is a big, heavy, 2-engine plane. Last time, last chance. Gear coming down. It's got to be just the coolest gear. There we go. Flaps coming out. Let's pull it back. Oh, there are cables everywhere. Power lines everywhere. Plenty of runway. Don't get in a hurry. Second degree of flaps. Crosswind factoring in a big way. Big way. Woo, come on, get over there. Get over there. Yeah. Ooh, red hair just at the same time. Okay, not bad for this kind of crosswind. Not bad. There we are. There we go. Look, right on the center line. Oh, whoa, whoa. The wind is pushing it over. Oh my gosh. The wind almost pushed it over. Bring the flaps up to get the wheels on the ground. There we go. Whew. Okay. There we go. Oh, I can park right by this other one. Park right here. Oh yeah, it's got very good ground handling. Really, really good. Really, really good. Really good shoe. Just a little bit more. Come on. There you go. Oh! Oh, I'm just under his wing. That's not right. Oh well. Let's put the brakes on. Let's kill everything. Landing light off. Beacon stays on. Nav light off. And full lean. There we go. I love these props. Look at that. Such a lovely airplane. And then off. Those are off. Generators off. Power off. Is there no door up here? There's no door there. There we go. Oh yeah, the door's like that. Cool. Okay, now I can jump out. Thank you so much for flying along today and helping me test out Sim Update 5. I'm pretty close. I'm pretty close to being okay with it. You know what I mean? It's working. The thing I was most excited about is not great, but whatever. Skymaster is such a great plane. It really is. Whoops. I've lost my mouse. Oh, that's why. It's because I'm in this view. Because I'm in that view. I always lose my mouse in that view. All right, so turning that music down, going to the soundboard, hitting this one.
We have arrived at our destination. Thanks for watching Flights with Joel.
Everyone, thanks a lot. There will be a giveaway Sunday on the Twitch. It's just because of how giveaways work. It works better over here. Thanks for watching on YouTube or Twitch, wherever you watch. Thanks for the follows and the raids. Got like 3 of them today. Really nice of you folks. Hope SU5 works out. And if it doesn't, you know, let them know. They can fix things. Let them know. I talk to them sometimes behind the scenes a little bit. At least the people who read all your posts. So post your problems. See you Sunday.
Watching.
See you next time on Flights with Joel. Woo! What a show! What a show!
Let's go defrost. Marco, hi. Welcome in, guys. Cobra, what's going on? Great to see you. Great to see you.
Welcome to Columbus. We're flying to Burke Lakefront in the updated the updated Aerostar. And yeah, really looking forward to it. We've got some good, really good ATC here in Columbus. Our friend Tim Dog is providing some ground control. And yeah, so we're gonna